All right, so today's unforgettable memory comes from about second grade, and I was not born in this country, so this was over growing up in Israel, second grade. I don't know why I remember this, but it was we went to a Bedouin camp or a Bedouin village. I'm not sure. I think it was a camp because I'm pretty sure we were inside a tent. And all the 7-year-olds, or maybe they're 6-year-old, I don't, first or second, 6 or 7, and basically I'll never forget that the leader of the tribe, or whoever we sat down with, we had a very pretty elementary school teacher, first or second grade, I forgot, but the Bedouin was talking about how she was worth something like 20 camels. I don't know why I remember this, but this is the memory, and I guess because Middle East and women are a value. Oh, she was pretty and she was worth 20 camels. Oh my God, 20 camels. And that gets me to think about the bartering and dowry and all that stuff, and that's in first or second grade, 6 or 7 years old. Some Bedouin guy says our teacher is worth 20 camels. And I don't know why I want to say she blushed. When I was younger, I thought she blushed because she was embarrassed because it was a compliment. Maybe she was, looking back, of course, as an adult, I look back and I'm like, she might have been blushing because she was horrified. And I don't know. I mean, this teacher's, I'm assuming, is in her 60s by now, 70, I don't know, 60s, 70s. So who knows? She's out there in some Bedouin camp, says she's worth 20 camels. Maybe she's worth more nowadays. I don't know. Throw in a couple of sheep, throw in a couple of goats. I don't know. But that's always interesting to me about barter, as to what is the value of a dowry, and the fact that it was an exchanged system, and how does a culture have to get evolved where the norm of that culture is the offering of, if I'm going to take your daughter off your hands, you got to pay me X. And I'm trying to figure, like, hey, who's the whore in that situation, or who's the pimp? I mean, maybe it's the pimp. I don't even understand how it's not. I mean, it's like, go with this person, and here's money for taking the burden of the family over. And I think they touched upon this in, what is that? I think Shakespeare touched upon it. Like, what is it? Taming of the Shrew, right? It's the oldest sister that has to get, sold off first before the younger ones can marry. And so they just find, some guy to do it. But I mean, but the idea of the dowry, the idea of the fact of right? I mean, the only reason you would pay somebody to take somebody is, right? I mean, right? Because normally, like, if you adopt a baby, I'm paying the person who has the baby. Oh, I want to adopt your baby, or I want to adopt this, or I want to take you give them money in exchange for that. But this is you don't want your baby? All right, give me X amount of money. I'll take your baby, or I'll take your daughter. Or I'll take your. It's such an. I don't understand it. I'm sure it was of a different time. I don't even understand how it would evolve to that. I suppose the only way it would evolve to that is if the person in the patriarch views his own daughters as a burden that needed to be sold off or bribed away, but anyway, whether it's with camels, money, flat screen TVs, I don't know. But that is an unforgettable memory, right? Almost 40 years old memory, and that's not going anywhere. That's been in there for since then. So to that end, yeah. Elementary school dowry. Thank you for listening.